Can I hit pause? All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. That's enough.
And here we are. Live, early, 5 minutes early. Most of you probably haven't even tuned in yet. And if you have, I feel sorry for you because we don't know what the hell we're going to talk about.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, we may have a surprise later.
What will that be?
Where we're going to take calls from the audience.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Do we have any ground rules for that?
Oh, my God.
Do we have to filter cussing out? Do we have to?
No, actually, no.
Really?
We don't. And
You should not have set that precedence.
Yeah, the podcast itself.
Have you met me?
The podcast itself is listed as explicit, which means we could do whatever. And the live feed, as long as we don't ever replay this feed the same way. By the way, it's probably important to note, I can turn you down.
No, that's fine.
That compressor down there knocks everything off. So when you get loud, and I don't hear what you guys hear. So, but yeah. So
fascinating.
Live, we actually have to play commercials because that's how we offset the cost of this, and it won't be for Ruffles, regardless of how hard we're trying.
Or peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms. Oh God, this smacking. Jeez. I'm gonna need a drink.
Yes.
Yeah. So when I go back and I edit the podcast, the commercials won't be in it. We'll just take all that stuff out.
Okay.
And so will the drops, like.
Oh, my God.
Which, didn't show up in your headsets, but showed up in mine. So
That's awful.
It's okay.
Thank you. Must we?
For every hour that Val doesn't say anything, I'll just play her Hey Barcelona drop over and over.
That I don't say anything? You'll
For
never
3
play
minutes,
this again.
Val doesn't say anything. God kills a kitten.
That's never going to happen. All I do is talk, so...
So yeah, we're here 3 minutes early.
So yeah, we can start out. We need to talk about Val's new hair.
Yeah, we might as well.
It's a fantastic topic.
And if you haven't had a chance, go out to Val's webpage.
Which is?
On Facebook, which is Val Hagman 75 at
What?
voodoo.com. It's on Facebook. She's linked to the page.
Oh, my God.
And,
Shout out to Patty.
Everyone should enjoy the Snapchat embellishment.
I love Snapchat.
In a certain
I do very,
arena.
very,
Well,
very
wait.
inappropriate things.
So do you even have a Snapchat? Because I don't even know what it is.
What?
I tried it, and my attention span isn't long enough to pay attention to it. So
the kids are,
I tried a new
cool
one today
kids are
called
doing
TikTok, though. It's all Oriental kids.
Oh yeah, that's the short video crap, right?
Yeah.
It's
Some of them
fun.
are pretty funny, though.
Well, that was the same thing. What was the video service before that? I want to say Vimeo, but that's showing my age.
God, you're old.
What was it called? Vine. Right?
Oh, Vine.
How
Good
are
Lord.
you?
Well, didn't Snapchat buy Vine, or Facebook buy Vine?
I don't know. I don't know.
We need to come up with an electric toaster, and Facebook will buy it.
Yeah, Facebook will buy it and destroy it by putting a bunch of 12-year-olds on it. No, but what do you do with Snapchat? What's the whole point? I thought originally when it was pitched,
It's like a news feed. So Twitter, you put a text out, and the text goes out to everybody in your group, and people can follow you and do all that kind of thing. Same thing on Snapchat, but it's a video, and it only lasts, I think it's 5 minutes. It's only up for 5 minutes, and then it goes away.
It's gone forever.
It's longer than my
it's a
ex
dick pic
lasted.
thing.
Could be.
Right. So it was
I wouldn't do
designed
that.
so that you could not incriminate yourself, allegedly.
You can save them if you want to.
Allegedly.
You can turn that feature on, and you can save the things if you'd like.
Yeah.
In your private messages.
And for those of you that need tech support on Snapchat, Val's available from 6 to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Well, she does have two teenagers.
Text me for her phone number.
Yeah. Do it.
Two teenagers could definitely help with that.
Oh, yeah. I look away. I can't even handle what they're sending out into the universe. It's upsetting.
Well, you're supposed to.
They're awesome. It's incredible. The videos are very
At
strange
least
things, though.
they're boys, though. I could pretty much guess what that would be.
Yeah, boogers and farts and
Yeah.
terrible things. It's fun.
Just think if you had daughters, though.
No, if I had daughters, I would have. No, I'd be already in prison. Blue eyeshadow and cornrows in my hair. Married to the woman with the most cigarettes. It'd be terrible. Nobody needs that. I was meant to have boys.
Yeah, just like I was doomed to have girls.
Just like I was doomed to
All right.
alone with no kid.
A riddle ronery.
Well, I don't think that's an issue. You can always be loaned kids. I don't think.
You want mine?
Yeah.
They're almost potty trained. Close enough. just hose the room down. I'm just saying, when you're done, hose the room
Here,
down.
Mommy, I grabbed my pants.
No.
At least you didn't crap on the carpet. That's good.
Again.
So it's been 2 weeks. What the hell has happened in that 2 week time?
Oh, my God. Well, I moved.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's that? Well, you moved and then traveled.
Moved and then traveled.
He went to Barcelona.
Hey.
He did. He travels frequently to various countries.
He traveled to the Spain.
Actually, just Spain smells like ass.
Does it?
Horrible. I had a sewage problem while I was there.
Huh.
But the food was good. Liquor was good. Pretty much the same shit we get here.
Okay.
Went to a disco.
It's quite a prop for Spain there.
So
Shout out.
I had to...
Sewage disco. Go Spain.
¿Dónde está el hostel
No.
de jovencitos?
You are murdering that language right now.
Where's the youth hostel?
What?
And actually, I get to Spain thinking I'm going to be smart. Spanish is not the language in Barcelona.
What? Oh, it's Portuguese?
Catalan,
Wow.
which is like Portuguese, Italian, French, Spanish, all mixed into one.
No, I'm
It's easier to read it than it is to understand it.
just not going to
So
go.
if somebody would ask me something, I'm just like, write it down. Oh, yeah, okay.
I just need a tour guide to go with
Donde?
me. It'll be fine. I'm not bringing Fred, though, if I go.
¿Dónde fucking está? El Casa de Cerveza.
Baños.
Please fondle
Basura.
my buttocks.
Where may I be fondled? But the funnest part of the whole trip was I had a 6-hour layover in the Amsterdam airport.
Oh, here it comes.
And there's one smoking lounge, and it's in the back of this seedy Irish pub. So I'm standing back there just smoking away, talking to a guy. And there's a guy from Argentina.
Ole!
There's a guy from Argentina that is a big cat trainer. Trains tigers and panthers and lions.
Amazing.
The way you
And the guy was
emphasize
showing us.
the way you emphasize that was not big cat trainer. It was big cat trainer.
Well, he was large.
There's a huge
as well.
difference in
He was
that.
a big guy.
You just said he was a
wrestling.
big cat trainer.
Did he have photos and like little Snapchats of him and the cats?
Big cat trainer.
Yep.
That's amazing. Was he rolling around with him and
I hate both of you
riding
right
on him
now.
and stuff? Like that crazy guy. You know,
Like Winnie the Pooh and Tigger.
opens up the gate and they just jump on him and he hugs them and stuff.
Yeah, exactly like that.
And by exactly, I mean not at all.
Exactly. So there's a guy trying to speak Spanish to the guy, and I'm trying to help him out. And so the Argentinian guy just starts rattling off. I'm like, whoa, cowboy, slow down. And
Did you call him a cowboy?
so the guy leaves. I did, caballero.
Okay.
Coño, caballero. Lento, lento. And for those of you that speak Spanish and know what I'm saying, you two are going to have no clue.
No, something about lentils.
Right. Which are the slowest
I
of
thought
all
it
the
was the
bean
Barbara
family.
Streisand movie.
Yeah,
Oh, wait. That's Yentl.
you can eat those too.
So
You just can't cook them.
the guy starts talking to me about his... Papa, can you hear me?
I can't. I'm sorry. Carry on. Just carry on. You were saying. He starts talking.
So the guy starts talking. He starts telling me about this media company he has and all these websites he does for all these companies. Like, oh, so you're a web designer? Well, no, we're a little more than that. No, you're not. You're a fucking web designer. So he's like, let's go get a beer. So he buys me beer, and there's no place to sit in the bar. It's just packed, except there's this one table with 2 open seats and these 2 young guys standing there. And we're like, hey, mind if we join you? And they're like, no, come on up, British kids.
Yeah.
Was this a gay bar?
No.
Oh.
It could have been had I stayed another hour.
Right, come on up.
Next.
He's pissed off now. Go ahead.
So anyway, this guy with the web company finally buzzes off. He's got to go catch his plane. I'm sitting there talking to the British kids, and they're like, so, are you Democratic or Republican? I tell them. They go, do you own guns? And I'm like, yeah, quite a few, actually. And they're like, was it really as bad as you see in the news? I mean, everybody walks around with them in holster, and you guys just walk around and kind of shoot each other when you feel like it. It's kind of like,
Yes.
You should have
Wow.
said, yeah,
It's exactly
this
like
is
that.
exactly what the world thinks of us. So I explained it, how everybody goes through a background check, how, I said accidents happen, crazy people get a hold of guns, that's just what happens. So Explanation took about 3 hours, and they paid my entire bar tab, and it was fabulous.
I wonder how you drug that out for 3 hours. Well,
Have you met me?
I was born on a small farm. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I
Back then,
me.
things were different.
tell you.
So you should have swung it around on them.
A
You should say,
road.
does everyone in England just say fuck it and leave every organization they've ever been a part of just on a
You know I should have.
Yes.
Damn it.
Rebel.
And you guys stab people.
So-
Every time it's foggy, you just go out and stab people.
You always
right?
hire whores into Parliament that ruin the country.
Wow. Oh my God. This is... Okay, moving right
All
along.
right, this took a turn. But yeah.
Did you expect it was going to go anywhere else?
No. No, I didn't.
We've done this once.
Oh,
Once.
man.
My mother hung me on a hook.
My mother
Once.
had a podcast with you once.
Once.
It shoots through schools.
But that was, and then so you basically moved into your place, immediately had to fly to Spain.
Well,
And then flew
I
back.
waited until I got back from Spain to move.
No. That you'd already closed on it or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
First world problems.
Yeah. I was out there in that area on Saturday. That's a nice area. I like that area.
Well, it's literally around the corner from the Grove.
Yeah. You know where that thrift shop is on the other side of Hardee's?
Yeah.
That's where we went to get all the frames. She's in there decorating because that guy has
Okay.
like an entire back section that's nothing but picture frames and he doesn't know what to do with it. So she's
Great.
made a deal with him where she just calls him, goes down there and picks up all that stuff.
Well, if you go the other way to the first light, which is like 2 blocks down, and take a left and go into the golf course,
It's in there.
take a right on the second house.
Everybody got that?
Everybody got that?
All right. So the New Grove.
Orgy tonight. Bring your own Astroglide.
I didn't recognize
Cool.
any of the bands on that sign.
I didn't either.
But
I stopped in and sang karaoke Friday night or Thursday
I
night.
would have paid to see that.
It was the same guy I sang with Wednesday night. I walk in, he's like, "You want me to do Creed again?" Yep. Cold is in decision.
Oh, God.
Verdict is in.
Jesus.
I got all excited the other day because I saw a news article came out that said Scott was trying to get Creed back together again for a tour, but it was actually clickbait. What it is he's released another solo album, and he's talking about touring. But
Great.
I think, well, I kind of like some of his stuff.
Clickbait
and some of it
upsets
I
me.
don't. It's hit or miss. I actually really like the guy, but you know, he's one of those that gets a couple liquors in him, boy, and he's gone.
Well, he went off the.
He's naked on
Didn't he go off the
I-4,
Christian
spitting at
deep end?
people.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
He's
And then
done it
they
a
broke up
couple
the
times.
band, and then he.
Yep.
Is he even married to that gal anymore?
I don't even know.
Huh.
Yeah, that's probably worth looking at. I don't even know.
Oh, well, I'm thinking of bands that broke up and came back together. If you haven't seen The Dirt on Netflix about
Yeah.
Motley Crue,
was
oh
gonna
my
bring that
God,
up.
it's amazing.
I'll have
Yeah,
to watch that.
It really is.
Is it
And
funny?
I'm going to leave it at that. It's a roller coaster ride.
It's
All
not.
right.
It's not so much funny as it is so accurate that it's bizarrely funny.
Wow.
But here's the best part is Ramsey Bolton, the Flayer from Game of Thrones, the guy that you hate so fucking much that when he gets eaten by his dogs you cheer.
Yeah.
He plays Mick Mars,
Oh, my God.
and Mick Mars is the older grumpy guy in the band.
Oh, man.
And I don't know if you ever
Oh
watched.
my God, that is him!
You just
I didn't even make
realized.
that connection.
Yeah.
So it's like a
And,
new Spinal
well,
Tap or
you-
what?
Me and you watched Roadies, right?
Oh, I love
So
that show.
Roadies, Machine Gun Kelly's the taller kid in Roadies is who played Tommy Lee. So that was Machine Gun Kelly. That's why I'm like, you know, I don't really care for his rapping so much, but his acting's just like off the charts friggin' good. He's an amazing.
He made a great Tommy Lee.
Yep. And if you wait till the end, Val, and watch it, they show you the scenes that inspired the scenes that they shot. So they'll
Okay.
show you the real Motley Crue stuff,
Oh,
and then they show
man.
you these guys imitating them, and you're just going to laugh when you see how accurate they were.
I'm going to watch this tonight.
Yeah,
I am.
It's that comical.
We could watch it together.
Are you
yeah.
holding my hand right
I
now?
am. We could watch it together.
Such a beautiful
But I
moment.
just watched it before you sent that thing. That was the last thing I did before I went to bed was watch that. As soon as I saw it come out on Netflix. I'm like, shit, yeah.
It was amazing. All right, so there's a shameless plug for Netflix #1.
And
Oh, and the Umbrella Academy. If you
And-
haven't seen the Umbrella Academy,
What is the Umbrella
you
Academy?
just have to watch it.
it's a series or
It's a
See,
it's
this
a
is-
Marvel spinoff,
Oh.
and it's
I was about to say, this is how you got me with A Handmaiden's Tale, and that was awful.
oh, I love that.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God, she kicks ass.
I haven't seen it. I can't debate on this.
Yes, you.
This explains why you have women in the house.
Yeah, they all watched it. They all loved it. I can't. I'm like, no. It's the Umbrella Academy.
The Umbrella Academy.
Oh, is this playing off of the His Majesty's Secret Service type movie? No.
It's a little. It's kind of a morph between like Spider-Man and X-Men, and they have special powers, and they don't quite know what they all are. And this billionaire knows, but he doesn't tell them, and then he dies, and they have to kind of figure out where they're going.
Is this billionaire bald in a wheelchair?
He was bald, but he wasn't in a wheelchair.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
I did see the trailer for the last X-Men movie I think they're going to make, which is the Jean Grey thing with Sophie Turner. Yeah, but I already got people at work hating on it, and it hasn't even aired yet because the X-Men's dead to them. And I'm like, okay, well.
Well, I'll tell you what, after they did that Logan movie, and I realized it was a whole dark world thing, but it's just like, God, I want to go shoot myself.
That was a very sad movie.
Sad. It was just.
It was sad.
It was beyond sad. It was like.
And they made
literally
it,
put an AR-15 in your throat and just pull the fucking trigger.
Oh my God. I don't know if I felt that.
But it was such a bad train wreck, I couldn't stop
I
watching.
know.
It was like, okay, were they all going to blow up at the end?
Just
Please
keep
tell me
crying.
this.
Well, I always thought they were going to hook the little girl in somehow.
I was
and
upset because,
keep
you
the
know,
series
Hugh
going.
Jackman is a fine man, and they really changed his appearance in that movie. I was very put out by that. But
Well, you know he's gay.
fortunately, he is not gay.
Yes.
You shut your filthy whore mouth. He is not.
Him and Ryan Reynolds are seen together.
No.
Take the two best looking
No.
guys.
Do not ruin
And
this for
spread
me.
that rumor.
Okay? I will
Men
just.
are that pretty for a reason.
I will
And
jump
who was the guy
in
that
between
played
that
Jax in
and save them.
Sons of Anarchy?
Oh,
They're all in a three-way together.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
What is his name? He's in a movie recently too. And
I'm going to find a way.
Yeah, he was
over
in
that.
King Arthur. It was awful.
was it?
Ugh.
All you have to do is say his name, and everybody just like, I'm gonna go see that.
I'm going to jump in that Chex Mix.
Jax from Sons of Anarchy
Jump in there.
in the same
Hello,
crap.
boys.
I don't even care. I'll just hold the camera. It's
Just walking
fine.
by.
Don't be offended.
No, yeah, but he's British, and he just pulls our accents off and takes all our roles. Good-looking British guy in
just-
film and whatever.
You're just drinking haterade because he's sexy.
Did you just say haterade?
Yes.
Him and his wife and the baby were the only reason I watched the series. And then when, spoiler alert, they kill him, I decided I wasn't
was
going to
too
fucking watch it anymore.
fast
Well,
of a
sort of. They kill the
spoiler
baby.
alert.
They kill the baby.
Maybe the dingo ate your baby.
I think I'll still my baby.
Right.
Dingo did.
That drop mysteriously disappeared.
Oh, please make it never come again.
Beat it.
Anything else? What happened with you, Val? It's been 2 friggin' weeks.
Oh, all my stuff is just personal stuff. I have all these cool things happening.
So
Yay.
all the concert photos were faked. Is that what you're saying?
No, the concert was real.
Hey, that reminds me. Anybody want to go see Marcus King tomorrow night?
You know who I'm going to go see? Maybe.
And
You know
North
who?
Mississippi All Stars.
My next show is Gogol Bordello, which is like a gypsy punk band. They're fun. No, seriously, they get crazy. There's a lot of members of this band.
What makes them crazy?
They're gypsy
It's
and
like
they're
a
punk.
yeah,
Sorry.
and it's like a hi, welcome.
You've got mail.
Shit.
Your Tinder date has canceled.
It's a scam.
Oh man,
Oh my God.
we have $500,000.
I have $2 million in bank account. You send me $5, I give you 200,000.
That sounds like a fair deal.
I got nothing.
I accepted every one of those and never got money.
I am the Haitian Prince of Darkness. Please send $5.
I can't. Yeah, I just. I don't know. I looked at the concert schedules and it seems like there's nothing any good on. And then that one day I texted you guys, friggin' Blues Traveler was playing. I'm like, where the hell was that on the calendar? Because last episode
That would've been a good show.
We went through the whole calendar last episode, the entire month. That
We
was
did.
not on there.
No.
And then I got a Facebook thing at the last minute. Go tonight, 7:00. Blues Traveler's going to be
Surprise, you missed it.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
You have 15 minutes to see the show.
Tickets still available. Ask the barbecue stand.
Oh, I remember what I was going to ask you now. Alice in Chains. There's the whole biopic thing is taken off too, where they're making more series like Dirt. I forget the other ones. Bohemian Rhapsody has kicked off a whole bunch of shit now. But I noticed that Alice in Chains is making a sci-fi series. The band is making. It's called Black Antenna.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
And I found the friggin'
Jerry write that?
I don't know. All I caught was here. I'll actually play the trailer. It won't hurt our live listeners will just have to suffer through it. Supposedly it's on its 3rd episode already, but you can't stream it because I can't find a place where it physically exists. I just got a notification the other day that the 3rd one was released on Sci-Fi, and I'm like, okay. I may have to look it up.
Yeah.
But I thought that was really cool.
You don't see a band usually take that route. It's like, what? I like
Kiss had a cartoon.
No.
Sort of.
And dolls and lunchboxes.
Just no.
Yeah, 90-minute film released in 10 parts. Each one of those
9 minutes?
Each one of those is a track off the album Rainier Fog by Alice in Chains. I thought that was interesting. I'm like, okay, well, that's a new way to do it.
That's a cool way to do it.
Yeah. Now you get your music, you get a show.
I wanted to know more, like, is Cantrell, producing it? How's the movie getting made? Other than that, I don't know. Wait a
minute. Go back down. There's something about co-headlining tour with Korn.
Blah.
What? Korn is great.
No, they're not.
They're great live.
used to be.
It's a good live show, man.
They used to be. I would
Yeah.
give you 2 squirts for a ticket.
2 what?
What?
Squirts. Squirts of piss.
Please
Most
edit.
people know that.
Well,
Sorry, you don't.
That's 2 R. Kelly shows.
I want to pee on you.
Live in the lunchroom.
You'd be
Live in the
surprised
lunchroom.
how many people have not seen that Chappelle skit. And
Why?
don't believe me until I show it to them. They're like, well, how many years ago was that? That was a long time ago.
It was. It really
They've
was.
known-
20 years ago.
Yeah, they've known that long.
I was walking around with water bottles, spraying them on everybody for like a week after that show. It's like, hey, how's it going? You like it?
Would you like some more?
Yeah. So, yeah.
What's up?
Ruffles have ridges.
Jesus. All right.
Tampax for those heavy days. Oh, we're not supposed to do our commercials. Sorry.
You're not supposed to do it. Wait, it's probably not a bad idea to go ahead and drop one of ours now.
Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll be right back after this.
Keyboard cat, Hamilton Cause, and Toast Meat Show. These are some of the
Yeah, that's better. Start the recording again.
Was that Skindred?
Yeah.
I love Skindred.
I was trying to find people for Buy It, Bear It, or Burn It. And I came across that they had a new album, and I'm like, yeah, I could probably sneak one of those on there, and these guys wouldn't know who it was. But
It's a good tune.
I've seen them a couple times. They were at their birthday. I saw them a couple times before that. That's a damn good show.
well, they're always hanging out here in Orlando. It's like a lot of these bands that.
I think he's British, if I remember. Yeah.
he's British, Jamaican, and British.
Yeah.
He was probably in that bar in Amsterdam that Fred was in.
Probably.
I think Set It Off. That's
Me
probably
have guns and teens.
I think that's my favorite song to do.
Yeah. So Fred, you got control of the thing, right? I want you to pull up, without cheating and reading who's in it, pull up a band called 2W0.
Okay. I'm just going to pull it up on.
And it's a song called I Am a Pig.
Wow.
Okay.
And just play it.
Oh, that's warming.
And I want you to tell me who you hear immediately once this starts playing. I'm just curious. We'll do a Buy It, Bear It, or Burn It right here with this one.
Okay.
Is it going to play?
It's working on it.
Buffering.
It's docking.
No. The dead giveaway is for all this weird stuff going on in the background right there. It's a dead giveaway to who's playing the music. But I want you to think about who's doing the music and who's singing it. It's just one of these collaborations that no one's ever paid attention to. Let it go to the chorus anyway.
9 Inch Nails?
Aha, very good, Trent Reznor. Who's singing? When the chorus comes, you'll get him. Right now, he's just being
Smashing
weird.
Pumpkins guy.
No, that's a good guess though. Billy Corgan would have been a good guess. He's got to do this verse one more time. Now you'll get it, probably. No?
Don't recognize it.
I do.
Who
I
is
knew
it?
it. I'm just saying I know it because of the chorus. I wouldn't have known it until then.
Who is it?
I don't know.
It's Rob Halford.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't have known that. But I
That's
do know the
Rob
song.
Yeah,
Halford?
when you played Judas Priest earlier, I'm like, holy crap, that's on my list for...
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard that
So
song.
he back in 97...
It doesn't sound like him.
I know.
Because he's not.
Well, this was after, I guess, he had come out and he was now collaborating with weird people. Trent was one of the first people that reached out to him, and they did an album together.
And that's what this is.
Yeah. I find those weird things. As I was going through older Rhapsody playlist, that's how old that playlist was. I was going through a Rhapsody playlist and I found that song in there. I'm like, I forgot how good that song was. I'm going to buy it.
Man, what is what bottle? What you got there?
That is a Bullet Barrel Strength. I guess because they don't.
Aged 18 days. We'll try it.
Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Yes, I do want to try it. Yes. Let's
Good
take
for sanding stainless steel.
I am not much of a whiskey drinker. I'm a tequila girl, but we're going to give this a shot.
Oh, we can hear it burning.
Oh, man. Wow.
Yeah, it's Kentucky, baby.
That kick you
I
like a
like-
mule.
I like it actually, but the first time I bought that bottle, I thought it was going to be like normal Bullet. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to kill this thing.
How you like that, Fred?
Somebody turn out the lights.
Taking off layers of esophagus, one swallow at a time. It's Bullet. Yeah.
Uncut, limited.
All right, should we take a phone call?
Do you have somebody? Yeah,
I do.
Yeah. Tell them to call in.
Oh, man.
This should be
This is
interesting to see.
It's all going downhill from here, man.
Frank's normal.
Yeah, remember too, if you're out there listening to the live stream, it's lagging behind probably 15 or 30 seconds sometimes, depending on how you do it. So
Yeah, we have a cough button and the Andrew Dice Clay delay.
that's how we time it, is by Fred's coughs after drinking Bullet Uncut.
Yeah.
or Bullet
Wow.
Barrel Strength.
That is.
That kicks like a mule. It did.
Yeah.
It's like Fireball with maple syrup. What do you call that? Maple ball?
I don't know, but it sounds delicious, whatever it is.
No, it's good. You just have to prepare for it.
Yeah.
Like stand back 3 feet.
My mouth is on fire.
Yeah, so I tried to find Lagavulin 16 year because it's what I wanted her to try, because that's what the YouTube video was making fun of, was a woman trying Lagavulin for the first time. But the Millennia wine place didn't have it, and it wasn't here, so I didn't want to have to drive all the way to Altamont to go get it.
Like, I can still taste it. It is just,
Oh, yeah.
it lingers. Wow.
But I mean, it's vanilla, cinnamon, and all kinds of weird stuff that's lingering behind.
I don't think it would take
It's
much
already giving you an ulcer, so
I was gonna say, I
it's
don't-
all uphill from here.
of that. Yay. I like your positive snippets.
Holy crap!
Oh, man.
I like drinking it though because it allows me to do that movie voice a lot easier.
This summer,
Now starring this summer.
in a world. All right.
There we go.
They're
One
gonna take a
ringy-dingy?
call.
Yeah, there you go. That sounds better.
There we
right.
go. And you sound better too.
Welcome to
So,
Three
Frank, I
Way.
want to introduce you to Val. Say hi.
Hi.
And
Yeah,
Jeff.
hello, how are you?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
Doing just fine.
And Jeff. Jeff is a bass player aficionado. Val and Jeff and I have a band together. So
Oh, okay, yeah, right, yeah.
yeah.
So how's it
Yeah.
going? What you got going on? You watching hockey?
Yeah, watching some hockey. I'm a big hockey fan, so. Next to old classic rock and roll, 70s and 80s stuff.
Yeah.
Hockey's the best thing in the world.
I understand.
I'm trying to get more of that on the channel, man. I want some more hair bands.
Hey, did you see that? Did you see that Motley Crue movie?
Yeah, I watched it, and I'll tell you, I absolutely loved it. It was historically accurate, which that was one thing about the Queen movie. They took a lot of liberties with the timeline and with the music as far as the timeline, and it made me not like it as much. I'd probably get the Queen movie 2.5 stars, and I'd give Motley Crue's movie 5 out of 5.
I like though, even when they messed the timeline up, they turned to the camera and told you they did it.
Yeah, exactly.
They were like, this never really happened. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely historically accurate, and that made me happy. I read the book 5 times.
Wow.
And so I had big expectations going into that movie, and they were all fulfilled. So
Awesome.
Oh, I love that scene that didn't happen with David Lee Roth where he got hit by the mirror.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Did you catch though the part that there was the guy standing next to the guy who became their manager? I forgot his name. I looked all these people up on Wikipedia.
Oh, Doc McGee?
Yeah, and they said that because of some kind of agreement, they didn't put him in the film. And I always want to know the story behind that. Because
Doug Taylor, I think, was the guy's name. Yeah, because he's the one that introduced him.
This is what I've always read throughout the years. Doc McGee and Doug Thalen were in the 80s and part of the 90s. They were really big into cocaine trafficking.
Oh, yeah.
And it has something to do with that, I've always heard. And it has something to do with the fact that whatever it was that happened, the guys in Motley Crue who were, huge cokeheads, they were huge. They were offended by it. That's why he's not in the movie, I guess.
Oh, you can offend a cokehead. That's
you can offend anybody in Motley Crue. You've done your job.
And you know what? The only other thing that bothered me is that supposedly "Kickstart My Heart" was a big deal for Nicky to write that about. Him almost, and they really didn't touch on that in the film. They just kind of skipped over it, and that kind of bothered me a little bit.
Yeah. You know what? They actually could have, in my opinion, they could have done this as like a 2-hour part whole movie, like put it on in 3 different parts, make 6 hours in length, because that book has a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of fucking movie right there.
Yeah, but there is, like, at the end, too, where they're doing the clips, there's a scene with Mick Mars driving in the car telling the story. There's a whole, I don't know if that came from Decline of the Western Civilization, where these clips came from, but there's a whole documentary somewhere, because a friend of mine used to have all these on tape. This is all he watched was Kiss and Motley Crue documentaries, but somewhere there's like a 2-hour thing where all of them are being interviewed and they're telling all those stories.
wow.
That'd be cool.
And it was pretty awesome, because Mick really was that grumpy guy. Called everybody by their
Still
position.
is.
Whatever, drummer.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Frank. So we every day I read Frank's Facebook page, and he always has a lineup for what he's listening to. Like you said, he's a pretty big 70s, 80s guy. What did you listen to this week?
Oh, geez.
You had a Thin Lizzy day.
I listened to. I listened to the new Tesla album, and the new Tesla album, the very controversial new Tesla album.
I'm writing that one down. I'm going to listen to that joker.
Has anybody listened to it yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay, it's produced by Phil Collen and Def Leppard.
Okay. It's good so far.
Okay, this album, you either love it or hate it. And right now, I'd say the critics are probably 6 to 4 on. There's more critics for this album than I've ever seen for a Tesla album. It's really critical. It's slick. Yes, it's slick, but this is actually the album I expected Tesla to make back in after the first album.
Nice.
When the Great Radio Controversy came out, I was actually kind of surprised that it wasn't a slick album, but this is. It's just kind of like they're kind of like, I don't know,
Tulsa?
embracing they're embracing what used to be and how good of a working relationship they have with Def Leppard. I really like this album. I think it kicks ass. Yeah, there's a couple things that are, a little on the sappy side, but I can get by that.
What's your favorite song off of it?
I believe it or not, I don't know what it is, but I really like that. What's it called? California Summer Song.
Okay.
All right, let's take a listen to that real quick. Let's listen to a couple minutes of it.
It's
Okay.
It's gonna play through the stream.
Oh, wow.
That's different, huh?
Yeah, that does not
Way
sound like
different.
I thought it was going to sound at all.
Sorry if you can't hear it, man. It's playing through the stream. It's not coming through the mixer, which is why it probably doesn't go to your phone.
I can hear it well enough.
And you probably heard it before. Boy, that's
Oh,
different
yeah.
for them. I like it, though.
I gotta give that a listen.
Yeah.
Because I was a huge Mechanical Resonance fan, and Great Radio Controversy was good to me, but it wasn't as good as the first album because it was. I think it was Little Susie was the first song I ever heard by them, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm hooked. Yeah, I mean,
I got to see I got to see Tesla for the first time in June of '96. I went to the Texas Jam, and it was Boston, Aerosmith.
oh wow.
They were like their first sober tour they ever did, and White Snake. Very first show of the 1987 tour. They played a 50-minute set. Rudy Sarzo come out with a broken leg, come out on his crutches, stopped in front of his amps, handed his crutches to a roadie, and another one strapped the bass around him, and he just stood there for 55 minutes and banged his head. And
That's
then
awesome.
Tesla on their first tour, Poison on their first tour, and a band called Fahrenheit. And Tesla was just absolutely amazing. Just phenomenal. I've always been a huge fan. I really like this. One thing you'll find when you listen to it, to me, about the biggest thing they've done, there's a lot of gang vocals. And that, for whatever reason, everybody associates that with Def Leppard now. And people, are
that's
pretty negative about it.
Yeah, that's the way Phil Collins likes to produce stuff too, though. It didn't bother me. I mean, Def Leppard. Def Leppard's the same way. You either love them or hate them. Yeah.
Yeah, if you like
And the
Def
sad
Leppard.
thing is, the album come out in 1989 as their second album, it would have been a huge album. But there's to me, hard rock seems like it's a little too underground, and that pisses me off because I can't stand hip hop and
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
rap and
Come on, Fresh Frankie. Hip hop's your life. You don't like 90s music either. I keep trying to talk him into detuning and play 90s. He doesn't like it at all.
Yeah, that's. It took me a long time to get there. I had to go from George Lynch and the hair era to modern music, and it was not an easy road for me at all either.
Yeah, exactly. I from the 90s, I'm a huge Collective Soul fan.
Yeah.
Just absolutely love them guys. And then also from the 90s, trying to think, I really don't. Yeah, that's probably about really the only band from. Goo Goo Dolls.
Yeah.
Oh,
Started
Googles are
out in
good.
the 80s, but got big in the 90s.
So you
I
never
like
jumped
them.
on the Nirvana, Soundgarden.
No,
that grunge
I'm
movement.
not a fan of any of those bands.
Okay.
I call that granola grunge.
Terrible.
That's about right. Yeah,
I like what I like. I like the old stuff, and it's just I'm stuck. Okay,
Hey, speaking
you
of
guys
old
are wondering
stuff-
what else I listened to this week.
Well, hey, while I'm thinking about it, Frank, sorry to interrupt you. Didn't you get that new Led Zeppelin collection?
The new Led Zeppelin collection. No, I did not get that.
Oh, I thought your
Believe it or
sister got
not.
it for you. So you had a picture of it. Isn't that you? Or a Led Zeppelin connection?
I think the last Led Zeppelin thing I got was my son bought me reunion show on CD and DVD for our Father's Day present.
Okay. I was thinking
Yeah.
there was somebody had that there's a new collection out that everybody's all hot and bothered about, and I thought maybe that was you.
It's Zeppelin?
Yeah, it's a new Led Zeppelin. It's got like 4 previously unreleased versions of things.
How many Zeppelin collections could there? I mean, I had a roommate in the military that had a box set from them, and I swear I've heard everything. It's the reason I almost don't listen to Zeppelin to this day.
Well, you
It's
know, the
because
funny
that
thing
guy
about it
just
is you got to realize
played it.
those guys used to
I
take
would have loved that guy.
3,000
Where
takes.
is that guy?
2,000-3,000 takes, and they'd record everything.
Yeah.
And then they'd vault it. And so now Jimmy Page he's like, well, shit, I don't need a tour. I'll just go to the studio and pull out the old tapes. And
I'm
I
waiting
could
for
listen to that all day.
because one of my favorites is always, of course, Bad Company. I'm waiting for them to do the same thing because they
Yeah.
they followed in Zeppelin's footprint where they rented out these houses and they put a musician in each room and
Yeah.
they did live recordings and you know there's some good stuff in there.
who was the band you were talking about that recorded everything in an apartment? But
That
they
was-
went to England to
That was
record the drum-
Periphery. Yeah.
Periphery.
Yeah, I'm a metal junkie, man. So yeah, I listen to stuff that scares a lot of people. But yeah,
I was
That
so
was a-
scary.
it was well, it's because
I was so scared.
their bassist is the guy who had is Nolly. His name is Nolly Getgood. He actually has the Dingwall basses that have. You ever seen the new Dingwalls, man, that have the slanted frets on them, the fanned frets? He's got his own signature model of that, and he is the only British guy in that band. But
wow.
he's also the producer. So yeah,
Yeah. Well, producers get all the credit.
I want one of those Dingwalls so bad.
Hey, you get your bass back in your hands, Frank?
Fred, I'm working at it.
Good. You need to do that. We need you.
Yeah, no,
It's just coming slow, and it's a frustrating thing, to me.
Yeah.
But I'm still trying. I mean, it's going to come to me one of these days, but it's just kind of at a point yet where I'm not willing to let other people watch me yet.
All right.
But I'm getting there. I'm getting closer.
Well, just make it happen, Captain. You're the man.
What kind of amps are you hiding in there, man?
What's that?
What kind of amps do you have over there?
Ants?
Amplifier.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Amp.
Crawling all over me.
I use a Eden brand, like it's basically a combo amp,
Gotcha.
and then I hook it into did have an SHS audio bass amp up till just a few years ago, and the head blew up on it. So I just take that cabinet and I hook it into my Eden, and it goes up to 170 watts that way.
Nice.
And
lot.
then I mix my own bands from stage. I would be a nightmare to be a sound man for, because I'm just
So's Fred, just so you know.
I'm picky about my sound.
I learned that from you, Frank.
I have to run
Yeah.
sound for Fred. He's a nightmare.
Turn me up. Turn me
I
up.
did teach him well.
I'm not loud enough.
There's just one little push, this thing.
Yeah.
It's not loud enough. I'm not hearing that thing.
I'm gonna walk to the back. I'm gonna walk to the back and
for,
play, and you guys tell me how I sound.
Thanks for articulating that, Fred.
Let's talk about current events. How's my sound right now? Oh, we have a blast. Well, hey, Frank, we're going to let you go.
Okay, yeah.
We're just kind of testing this out today. You game for coming back? Next time I'll send you some topics a couple days ahead.
Guys.
Okay, cool. Well, I thought you'd enjoy this, and
Nice meeting you, Frank. Thanks for being our
appreciate
test
your
pilot.
Yeah,
expertise.
no problem.
And
No problem.
we do these every couple of weeks, so I'll be in touch.
No problem.
All right, brother. Get back to your hockey.
Look forward to it.
Yeah.
All right.
Chat to you soon.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, bud. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. So
What a nice
Well, it was
guy.
fun. Oh, he's a
He's
great guy.
nice.
yeah, we need more callers.
Oh, you know what?
That's like instant subject matter. That's instant
Yeah.
topics.
No, I didn't even know if it was going to work, but it worked perfect. That's
And
great.
I got a new album out.
You're
of it,
so
I'm gonna-
high-tech,
I'm gonna listen
Jeff.
to that Tesla album.
See, that's
Tesla was just here at the end of February, and I did not go. I'm very upset
well. You know,
about it.
my old sound guy from the late '90s was the light and sound
Yes,
guy for
for
Tesla.
He
and
was.
for Autograph.
Yes.
and he died about a year and a half.
I know. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I had a buddy that was in telecom with that was a contractor here in Central Florida. That's all he did was lighting and rigging. So he
Skype
spent all
cannot be
these-
used for emergency calling.
What?
So if you were going to Skype someone, you could probably do that. The problem is we don't have a microphone.
No,
back
I'm just
in
going to
your
have him
PC.
call.
Okay.
I'm just going to have him call.
I mean, that worked fine.
Yeah.
Once I got his monitor right. The thing is, he's on. I had him filtered so that he can only hear us. He can't hear anything else, and that keeps the feedback loop out of it. So I just didn't turn you guys' mics up. And mine was so low, he probably couldn't make out what I was saying.
Sounded fine. So anyway, that was Frank, friend of mine from high school.
Cool. We gotta take more callers. That was too much fun.
See?
Yeah. We need to publish that Google Voice number of yours and just let random people call in.
Yes, please.
Well, let's just do it a couple.
No,
Come on.
Come on,
Do
you've
it.
met my friends.
I'm actually going to call into the number myself and leave some
Hey, Val.
messages.
Are you a long-time listener, first-time caller?
I sure am. I talk to myself all the time. It's fine. How much have you drank since this started? That bottle is not the same.
Well, we'll go through it, but
We're not fucking around
I
here.
want some more.
You want a glass?
need
No.
it for the movie voice. I need it.
I can stop anytime.
Fred does it pretty good too. I need to get Fred on some drops as well.
Yeah.
This summer, at a drive-in near you,
No.
Yul Brynner,
No.
Bruce Lee,
No.
Chuck Norris,
Please. Okay, wait.
Barbie and Ken.
What?
It's a half-dolly Christmas. Kung Fu.
Damn it! I wish we hadn't laughed through that. Oh, actually, I got him isolated on a track. I'm stealing that.
That's fantastic.
So when I go back and edit this, I'm going to cut that and make a drop out of it.
That's what you get.
She was making fun of us the other day, Fred, playing back on Messenger all the dumb shit
Yeah, I
stuff
know.
we've said.
Listen, watch what you say in front of her.
What?
But she is playing it back.
Remember when you said this?
Playing it back, though, she actually sent me one that didn't belong to us.
Yeah, it was somebody
I
else's.
made a drop out of that.
We did. What?
Check this out.
It was fun.
Check it out. Always looking for the next big thing.
I'm glad you like it when I sing. Listen to this tune. Shut the hell up and lay by your dish.
Wait, what? I knew as soon as I heard that, I'm like, yep, that's going in the station ID.
You need to shut the hell up. Go lay by your dish.
There's no way that's not going to be a station ID now.
Oh, God.
That
help
guy's
us.
going to become famous. What's funny is I was in Publix listening to those in the morning. And I was sitting
On
in the
speakerphone?
aisle.
Were you dying laughing?
Yeah, I was
'Cause
dying
doing the
laughing.
same thing.
People were walking by going, what the hell is this dude's problem?
What's the matter with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had my earbuds in.
Ear poop?
I was walking around the house. I was still at Mike and
He
Tootie's.
said here, poop.
And I'm just dying
Ear
laughing. And
poop.
Mike comes out of his office. He's like, what's so funny? I said, nah, I don't have time to explain
I
it.
can't.
Yeah, glad to see that your ex-roommates are so loyal. They decided to join our station today. To listen
they?
To, no, they didn't.
Hey, can you tell who's on? Who's listening?
Probably, but it doesn't update that often.
We're watching.
It says nobody, but whatever.
No dogs allowed.
Probably would have helped if we had.
Posted it.
Yeah, if I had told anybody.
Somebody did for a little while, but yeah, after I post it, we can tell too. But
Well, we're just getting started on this.
it's a
thing,
weird
so-
time of day too, though. Not a whole lot of people will.
Well, apparently hockey's on.
Yeah, right. You can have us on at the same time. We'll tell you the score.
You know
so
who we
we
need to
know
have call?
Oh, God.
Todd.
Yes.
Call them up.
No. You don't.
I don't know what shape he's going to be in at 3
No.
o'clock on a Saturday afternoon.
Wait, who's talking about the same?
I
guy?
never liked any of you people, and it doesn't even matter.
Oh, no. It'd be like Freddie, what's going on?
I know. Wait, I got it. This is what we're going to do.
You're going to put on a suit of meat.
I'm going to slap you like Johnny Depp's wife.
Whoa. Wait a minute, though.
I don't know
Which-
what's going on with that in the news. What is that?
Didn't he just start a new band?
No, I think what has happened was
What
is
happened?
all the people that jumped on him for being like a wife abuser and whatever. Now that the case has come out, they're
Yeah.
like, wait, she's psycho.
Yeah, he's got all this audio of her beating him.
Yes, and he's starting to get people are getting back on his
Don't
side, especially
the
dudes.
21
Listen.
Jump Street guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, just dudes. Just,
on a
I'm on
side
his
note-
side right out of the gate.
Just
you
on a
guys are
side
evil.
note, have you ever
That's-
heard him play guitar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my God,
he's okay. Yeah,
know.
yeah,
He's great.
yeah. Not only
You know,
that,
Keith
but
Richards is a good friend of his. And
Yeah.
they sit around
Smack you
jamming.
around like Jack Sparrow.
I forget where I saw that.
He got
band.
beat
Oh,
like
this is
Jack
a
Sparrow.
lovely apartment. How much is the rent? It's a liquor store. So
Yeah. So right now, Blackhawk 0, Avalanche 0.
Did you really just give the?
Black
Did you just give a hockey
Avalanche
update?
0-0.
That is a hockey.
Oh my
update.
God! No.
We talk about anything.
No.
Call in and tell us about your ED experience.
Okay, that sounds like it's time
Val's
for a
phone
break.
number.
No.
407.
No. Beep 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 beep.
You know what's funny is I'm about to cue this commercial up. How much you want to bet it's an ED commercial or a low T one?
All right.
Or-
Okay. We need to make like a roulette wheel. on
I was
the
thinking
Facebook
it should be an
page.
abuse
Is
hotline.
it ED? Is it Save the Cats with Sarah McLaughlin?
I think that one's over.
Spousal abuse.
Every 7 minutes, a kitten is killed by a mortar in Iraq.
What?
In the arms of
my
an
God.
angel.
For
Fly
70
away.
cents a day.
You know,
You
you
can
make
save the
fun of that.
kittens.
Who was that gave us the hard drive? By the way,
Shout out to Mike Barrett.
yeah. So
Mike
Mike,
Barrett.
your music taste is pretty much kick ass as far as I'm concerned.
He's having a bromance
But
with
the
you right
funniest part was there was a Sarah McLaughlin tune in that list.
now. There is. I think it's just to
And I'm
torment
going to play
people.
it during the break.
Oh,
I'm
please
just
don't.
kidding. No, actually, I'm going to play one of Patel's requests. But I'm going to play Alien Weaponry. But he gave basically what happened is Val spun out a suggestion of, hey, give us stuff that you listen to that you don't think that anyone else has listened to. And Mike came back with Alien Weaponry. And most of their songs are in some language that I don't think exists. I think it's
probably
it's
Icelandic.
tribal
It's
or
probly Icelandic.
yeah. So, but that was the one
Or
song that's in
Norwegian.
English, and that song is actually really
Or
good.
Scooby-Doo-Egian.
I'll play it after the commercial break.
Old man Withers.
But yeah, we're overdue for our required commercial period. So
Wonderful. We'll be back.
Thanks,
right
Trojan.
after this.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Yep, Justin Carter. Here he is, right here.
Damn.
Maybe. He doesn't look like he's on iTunes. I don't know. I just saw the thing, and the first thing that came to my head is Brandon Lee, because that was during the filming of The Crow.
Yep.
Where he also had a weapon that was supposed to have blanks in it, but it didn't.
I'm so glad. I didn't even want them to remake The Crow. Just don't do it. You can't. Just leave it alone.
It really sucked. I can't believe that the rest of that was CGI'd in, though, at that time frame.
Come on, Ray. Come on. Answer your phone.
He was amazing.
Oh, you. I don't know what I just did there. You calling somebody on Skype? What's happening?
Well, I'm just trying to round up some people here.
But yeah,
Calling up musicians I know.
But-
Let's call Buzz.
yeah, why not? Right? Put him on here.
You won't.
You want that?
Yeah, I got a bullet on one of my cards that said Zach hates syncopation. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to play one of those Dillinger Escape Plan songs for you. Like, it's
Yeah,
in
do.
it's in a
Cue it up.
5/4 time or some crap. And yeah. Well, you've got the plug right now.
I've got the play. Oh, here. Take it.
You want me to take it? Where is my phone?
Well, it's not behind my whiskey.
Watch the whiskey.
That's age and whiskey. Reaching over to grab a phone, you make sounds like you're having a heart attack. That's me. I keep making sounds long enough I can hit music here. Yeah, so Valley get a kick out of this. We both know a guy named Zach, and he's cool as long as the music's predictable. Like if it's solid rock and roll, like it was, he's with it.
Okay.
But the moment you give him a rhythm that like repeats and it's off time or something really weird, it drives him crazy. He gets angry at you for playing it. And each time I find a song like that, I just go crazy. And when this song was playing, I was listening to the bass drum and I could just figure this song just driving him nuts. So I just listen while he's trying to find somebody on the phone.
Call Chris.
Watch, right here.
Oh my God.
So you're like, what? Did he just have a seizure? And then they do it again. The drummer's on a different planet, right?
What just? What? What?
Yeah. So the rest of that's pretty docile, but then you get into some of their harder songs and you're like, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. It's the 5/4 rhythm ones.
Well, you know the original 5/4 song, right? Mission Impossible. Dun, 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 dun.
What is happening?
I know, right?
Let's take some really hard music and make it like jazz fusion style. Everybody go.
That's exactly what the Dillinger Escape Plan is.
Okay,
it's
so.
mixed jazz fusion with...
Yeah.
Here's
Everybody solo, go!
Here's another one. He would hate this. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
Please stop.
It's Fred's having it.
It's got the Faith No More falsetto going in it. That's why I love these guys so much. Tell me he doesn't sound like Mike Patton of Faith No More.
Yeah, I was going to say, it does sound like him. It really does.
You can thank Shannon for this one because she told me about these guys. It's not up there. I can put it up there for you.
Wow.
It's that song right there. Yeah, that's what I was listening to the other day while I was at work, and I'm like, why do I not know who these people are? Because this is weird. This is like jazz fusion metal.
That's exactly
Well, that's
what it
kind of
is.
a movement, though.
Yeah.
You know, Sean, the kid that lived behind me in
Yeah.
our car, was telling me, I was like, yeah, it's got all these fusion changes in it.
Yeah.
In fact, they're working on a new album. They've got 2 tunes like that.
Well, you remember 12-Foot Ninja? What's his name? Stevik McKay was like, yeah, Mr. Bungle's one of my influences and stuff. I'm like, okay. So I went back and started listening to some Bungle albums. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know where you guys got this from now. So here's one for you, Val. I want you to tell me right off the bat who this is.
There's no way I'm not going to know.
Yeah, you will. As soon as you hear his voice. As soon as you hear this voice, you're going to be like, I know exactly who this is.
Oh, wow. Come on.
Zach De La Rocha.
Yeah.
So most
Ragin'.
people don't know he formed a band called One Day as a Lion, and it has nothing to do with Rage. It doesn't even have any of the members in it.
You know who we can call?
Who?
Vinny.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I know he'll call in.
Yeah, that's fine. And I got another one, too, that I want you to listen. This would drive Zach crazy as well, too. Now, this is funny because this song starts off with this one rhythm. Then the drums come in. It's a completely different rhythm. Then the bass comes in. It's a different one. Then the guitar comes in. You're like, what the fuck is happening right now? We'll just listen. This song got me so good I bought it, right? As soon as the bass line came in, I went on iTunes and ordered it.
What's happening right now?
This is Dillinger Escape Plan?
Here comes the bass line. Ready? It's just a different riff than the rest of it. And then when the guitar comes in, you're like, this is not the same rhythm I'm listening to. Watch, listen. Everybody's heads moving. So this song has no chorus that he sings. It's just this. And then when it transitions into the verse, it screws with you so that you don't know when it's going to happen.
Who is this? Baroness.
Baroness. Never heard of these guys before. They came up in my radio the other day while I was at work, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's going on the show.
Yeah. I like it. Baroness.
Fred will like it, too, because there's a crazy psychedelic solo in the middle of it, and you're like, what? This doesn't even play by the rules.
Once it goes to Acid Town, Fred's in.
Coke flies.
Oh, my God.
Did you get a hold of him?
Everybody's out. Everybody's watching hockey.
Because that's hot. It's in. Popping.
Well, we thought we'd stall long enough anyway, so that we could get
All right,
someone in.
so I guess we need a new topic.
Yeah, so I killed on mine. Zach hates syncopation.
Well, I think we talked about that on Slack one day, and come to think about it.
Yeah. He used to get mad at me for playing Mudvayne because so much of their songs.
God, I love Mudvayne.
They had so many tempo changes that he would get mad.
I heard didn't they come out with a new album or coming out with a new one?
No, it's because the what was the name of the guitarist that broke off and went to he went to Hell Yeah with the singer.
Okay,
and then he went somewhere else
live.
again because him and the singer finally had their last. You know, they just couldn't stand each other anymore.
Hell Yeah was a good show. I enjoyed it.
Well, no more Hell Yeah, though, because Vinny's gone.
Yeah.
The problem with Mudvayne was the core of that band was Ryan Martini, who's the bassist, and Matt Madonna, who was the drummer. They didn't get along with, I think his name's Emmett. I got to look his name up. I forgot his name. But he's a great guitarist. Him and the singer Chad Gray were besties. So they kind of split, and they formed their own thing, and then him and Chad got mad at each other. And so,
Well, that happens, you know.
I can look up where he went. He went to another band.
Fred scares people off.
Yeah,
He's known for
because
that.
it's my band.
Because you're so mean.
Well, Fred knows how it is, too. You're just with the same jackasses day in, day out, and the shtick gets old after a while.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, I can't.
You tell that joke one more fucking time.
Greg Tribbett, that's his name. Greg is an amazing freaking guitarist.
I'm old. Burn
That's
this
right.
motherfucker
So-
down.
Greg,
We'll fall into a Christmas tree.
this song's in rotation on the station right now because I found it. Greg formed a band called Audiotopsy.
Yeah?
Great
Are they good?
friggin' name. Yes.
Are they good?
Yes, they are good.
Play one.
Audiotopsy.
Well, we got to hear it.
Yep. All right. So, yeah. Just talk amongst yourselves till I look through my playlist of 5,000 things to find the song.
Facebook saying of the day. Today I learned the average person consumes 9 alcoholic drinks a week. Today I also learned that I am above average.
Yeah, you are. I think we've...
Oh my God, I just want to touch myself.
Whoa.
Inappropriately.
Edit! Lick the glass, make obscene gestures.
Did I cue? Let me look.
Balloon animals.
I swear I put it in here. It's in the rotation. I'm looking at our radio station. Let's see. Stuck Mojo, One Way Mirror.
Now, do those tunes come up on the radio station?
Yes, when the auto DJ's playing. That's why I needed more, is because I didn't want to start giving everyone an address to this radio station until we had time to
Right.
put material in there. I put one show in there the other day just to make sure everything works right, and it does.
Because you're amazing.
Because Wood is amazing, which is Headstone. It's the name of the song. All right, so no, Jeff, way to put an album in there of where it came from.
Fantastic. You're doing a great job.
I know, right?
Great job.
Just talk amongst yourselves.
Let's speak in whisper mode.
I sure wish somebody would call in. I don't really have. Let's just play one. Hell with it. Had me at the first riff. I mean, that sound is what Greg plays. He loves that clean sound. I like this one already.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, that was the other band.
I know.
I don't know who's singing. Oh, shit. You know who's singing? Scrape's vocalist.
Really?
Billy, what's his name? Billy Keaton is a singer for Scrape, right? Yeah.
Billy Keegan.
He's from here.
Yep.
Billy's from Orlando. Matter of fact, this album was recorded. This album was recorded in Orlando, not at Alpaca Studios. It was recorded at Porch Studio by Tim Loud. We pick on Alpaca a lot. This is the only studio we know. Yeah. If we're the only one you know.
Man.
If we're the only one you know, you get picked on.
Oh,
Sorry. Damn, I like this song, bro. You don't even have your headphones on.
Wow, that tone is unreal.
yeah, I like this.
Yeah,
It is
so
very
audio
clean.
topsy. But
Yeah.
yeah, you can definitely hear Greg's playing. Greg loves to put all those cleans in there and have like the do-do-dee-no-do-dee-do-do-dee. What are you doing?
We're being dirty.
Well, you might as well share it. Here, I'll mute.
You can't just leave us alone together.
That's
We're
a
just
drop.
Little
ridiculous.
advertising.
We're just ridiculous.
So that's a drop. I just don't know how I'm going to use it.
Please, no,
Making noises.
no.
What, what would be the drop for that? Getting great customer comments. No, I don't know.
No. Titillating our
You're
audience.
about to be
Titillating our audience.
I can't.
Cramp up. You're about to be fisted.
All right, what else you got? Whoa.
Damn, I should have not.
Wow. And we're done hanging out.
We went through a lot of bourbon. Yeah.
You did go through a lot
Well,
of
you
bourbon.
did. Oh, this is my second
I
one.
should not have opened it had I wanted Fred stay on the clean and narrow path.
Hot pork rinds in the whiskey. It's getting saucy.
Where did you get my pork rinds are over there?
That's
Here.
that's a song.
Pork rinds in the
Don't
whiskey.
let me in the hot pork rinds. Don't let me in the whiskey.
It would be a country song. That's the bad part of it.
Or yeah, no, it would.
Pork rinds in the whiskey. Where I once
Pork
lived.
rinds and whiskey.
Stop.
And a pickup truck and a dog.
I'll take it.
Oh my god. Oh,
We had
Maple
the harmony
syrup.
going there.
Jesus.
And a pancake and a hog.
God.
Hit the
This
pork
is
rinds
ass
again.
kicking. Thank you.
Pork rinds.
My mouth is on
Raise
fire.
up, bitches. This is nice.
God. Hot in the mouth.
Yeah.
I just wish we all got along better.
You know, you don't play well with others.
All right, next topic.
I thought I had. Oh yeah, I had more laid out for buy it, bear it, or burn it. Do you have any? Let me look this song up. I found some shit all over the place. I found stuff on SoundCloud that was made in like a guy's apartment.
Oh, perfect. Hey, what about poachy music? We haven't done poachy music for a while.
What is
Poachy?
poachy music?
Poachy music?
What?
That shitty thing you send with all the Oriental people.
Asian.
What?
On Facebook, you always post something from there.
What is he
Oh,
talking about?
posh.
Posh.
Holy crap, dude.
What is good? Y'all are drunk.
Poachy.
I
I
like
thought
that.
it was poachy music.
I like that poachy
no, it's
music.
posh. It's making fun of. You know what? What has happened to the channel? Because they haven't posted in forever.
I don't know.
I used to always repost that stuff.
Maybe. But did you know
Anything.
that if Yoko Ono had married Sonny Bono, she would have been Yoko Ono Bono?
6 bullets. 6 shots.
That's
and
rough.
not
3 feet,
one.
3 degrees of separation.
Come on. Not one bullet could have hit her.
Instead,
I'm sorry.
Or
I mean,
first.
my apologies.
Well, you brought up a good topic because, like, what did she really contribute?
Breaking up the band,
Is
ruining
that
lives.
true, though? Is
Yeah.
that what happened?
Yeah.
because John found his spiritual side through Asian wisdom and went off to
Is that
fucking do whatever.
is that really why he got weird?
Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
it is.
I don't.
Of course,
know, I don't know the
George
whole
tried
story.
it.
I mean, it was always a little weird, but
George came back to Earth, and Paul just went along because Ringo said it was a good idea. So,
well, she wasn't that good looking, let's be honest.
oh please, remember that naked picture? And it was just like
Yeah.
Gary Coleman was alive.
Oh, my God.
What you talking about with it?
What you talking about my fro like that, Fred?
Oh, my God.
No, I really
Don't
don't.
mess with the Zohan.
Bro,
I really don't know all the stories. though.
No.
well,
I
You're not
always,
missing
I always thought he
anything.
was just weird. Because,
He
Forrest
was
Gump
weird,
even,
but-
even poked at it a little bit. Like he's just
No. Just take off that T-shirt before you make the band break up. That's what happens. She just ruined the band. She did. Don't fight the war. Okay.
you want number 4? Don't fight the wall. No, you want Ed Bouillon.
kiss me now. Oh.
So what was the story with the guy that killed the guy? Though? Did he ever even have a reason, or was he just looking for someone famous?
Well, no,
to-
Mark David Chapman was in love with Jodie. No, that was the one that killed Reagan or shot Reagan.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what Chapman's problem was.
You got to get closer to Mike.
I forget what Chapman's problem was. Hey, if you know what Chapman's problem was, give us a call.
3, 2, 1,
300-6368.
6368. On that note, we'll take a little
Operators
commercial
are
break.
standing by.
Operators are standing by because you will have your phone with you.
And bourbon.
Yeah, let's do a commercial break real fast.
Yeah.
And then we can.
And now this word.
Then
From,
I'll play a song after
Kung
this. So
Fu
what did we do? We
Viagra.
did Alien Weaponry after that. So let me pick another song that's going to guarantee to annoy people.
I'm going to try to make the commercial be about, let's see if we can get Trojan to come up. That'd be fun.
You know, that's the bad part is, it's
Why can't we
actually
pick the
really cool. What
commercials?
Live 365, I'll give them a plug right now. What they do is they say if you allow them to put ads in, minimum 4 minutes per hour, they will turn around and give you a $20 discount per month on what your licensing subscription. And this is not my subscription just to broadcast. This is to pay BMI and pay all these musicians.
But
that
we
we're
can't pick
playing.
the commercials. I would really,
I'm willing.
really.
I'm kind of okay with that. But so far, it's been mild. It hasn't been a whole
That's
lot.
unfortunate.
Yeah. So hopefully this won't be ED, and we will catch you guys in a minute.
More bourbon.
We're the pros from Dover.
Of the world,
I don't think I can hang.
except for the time we got beat by a girl.
That's not going to be today.
Nothing will compare to the Fix concert.
Oh, my God.
I have learned my lesson from that deal.
Jesus, leave some for me.
I don't know why they charge so much for that. If you don't know what we're talking about, it's Bullet Bourbon barrel strength. Like I don't know why it's $60 because they basically did nothing to it and charged you more.
Oh, it's been run through a dirty sock and thrown in a bottle. That's $60 right there.
I don't doubt it.
It hurts.
Gee,
Yep. But anyway, so during that break, that last break was Phil X and the Drills, who I don't know has a following at all. Really, if I didn't watch them on YouTube, like if I didn't know who Phil X was from YouTube, I wouldn't.
Well, look
even
them up
know.
on YouTube, though. It'll tell you how many followers. I bet they have 1 million.
Do you think so?
Oh, yeah. Phil's pretty popular.
I like the wife's band, the Powder Band. That was
Oh
good.
yeah, Powder is
Well, you
freaking
would
awesome.
because it's a girl.
Shut up.
Shut up.
That whole
Power.
album that I just played, I'll play some more clips off of it, but it's freaking amazing.
Chicks rule, okay? Accept it.
Oh, he's on tour with Bon Jovi. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, he was
No.
called Fretted Americana, right? Was his channel?
He has 126,000.
I mean, that's not that much, but I don't remember where I got a hold of this guy.
126,000 more than we have.
That's
That
exactly
brother's got some skill.
126,174 more people than we have. We have the one guy.
Shut up, I clicked.
We have one guy.
Shut up, I clicked.
We have one guy, and he's watching hockey right now. Hey, He'd give a
That
rat's
was nice of
ass.
Frank to take time out of his
I know,
hockey
it was
game.
pretty
It's
awesome.
the title of our second album. Shut Up, I Clicked.
Frank, you are more than welcome to call in anytime.
Anytime, brother.
Yep.
I'm going to have some of my girls
that was
call
a
in
good
next
call.
time.
Yeah.
Now that
You
this
should.
is
Yeah, we
working.
keep hearing about these girls, and
You should
then,
have your
Yes.
kids call in.
I didn't know.
then they
Have your-
all show up,
I did not.
and then all of them are like, "We don't know her."
Yeah, I've never
Have
met
your-
this girl in
have
my
your kids
life.
call in. Do
I just
have
kidnap them and tag them.
I have a drop from your kid criticizing us, and I don't remember which one it was. Do you know if it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Probably 5.
Was it 5? Let's see.
3 songs, 3 styles, and 3 highly opinionated DJs.
No.
So anyway, Morrissey sings. He's like, "Hey,
You're listening to
Okay, it's number 7.
I don't think it is. I think it's
6.
6.
Always glad to get positive feedback.
The whole chat that you guys are talking about, it just sounds like special ed kids found a group chat. They escaped class, smashed their heads with the windows, ran away with the phones.
Or not. You're listening to
Yeah.
The Three-Way.
I gotta tell you, I was laughing so hard I was crying when I did that one.
He didn't know I was recording him. He's just looking at me with his face like, the whole thing you guys are doing, you're like a bunch of freaking retards trying to hump a doorknob.
What's funny is right after I said, "Okay, that's going to be a drop," and he's like, "No, don't use my real voice." I'm like, "Tough shit."
Too late.
Tough shit. You just made the funniest criticism I've ever heard of our show.
It was amazing.
It's going on there. I need about 100 more of those.
Yeah.
I'll get them from somewhere. Probably.
You know what we should do is set up like a hotline and just have people call and leave a message.
But you have to be drunk.
But you have to be
Yeah.
hammered.
Yes.
Did you?
Hammered,
I
yeah.
would love to hear just like random garbage. from
Hammered
you.
hotline is a great thing. We're rolling with it.
Hammered hotline.
Don't text your ex. Don't call him. Call the Hammered hotline. That's awesome.
Hey, it's 5:09.
Oh, shit.
So,
Yeah, I got to go.
hey, we're gonna cut it off for now.
Whoa.
So we'll see you next time.
Until then.
I'll drop a commercial in here real fast, and then we'll go back to the auto DJ. But yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Whoa!